In the winter here in North Carolina, in between the days or weeks of bitter cold and the very long busy days of spring chores, there are some days that are just beautiful. Temperatures in the 60s, bright blue skies, and a low workload. So the day is all mine. On days like this, I enjoy pulling a few koi up and looking them over, checking their progress and checking the progress of my farm overall. Goshki is a new line I'm working on here. It's in its second generation of production. And at this point, the parents are already all Lotus Land Koi Farm born. Those who have looked closely at my Kohaku line over the past few years will notice that I've crossed the large body and razor-sharp he plate from there into this Goshki pool. Notice the mouth size and shape, and the body lines on this 22-month-old. Overall, I'm very happy with where this new line is going. And this spring, I'll be producing the third year of babies from the parents. And I'll be blending in a new look with the robing as well. Here is a progression of this Goshki from 4 months to 22 months. 4 months, 10 months, 17 months, and 22 months. Notice how the body is stretched out and thinned out over the long winter. A 22-month-old female Showa. A few things I like about this fish right away are the thick body shape, the type of sumi, which is immediately evident by looking at the Motoguro, evenly matched and tight to the base of the pecs. That is a distinct characteristic of this type of sumi, which is modern, oily, and predictable. And it has no problem cutting through red when they overlap. The complex pattern also appeals to me, with an even mix of red, white, and black, at about 33% each. So much more maturing still to happen on this fish. As it looks right now, at this age though, everything is in the right place for a promising future. A feisty 22-month-old male Harawaki. With any metallic koi, the Hikari sheen makes the fish. It has to be bright and thick and shine like aluminum foil. Metallic skin is very different than non-metallic koi skin, in that it doesn't show the same depth and translucency that a high-quality non-metallic skin does. It's hard to see into metallic skin. What's unique about this koi, though, is the very high quality of the skin and the thickness of the Hikari sheen. It's showing high-quality thickness and depth already, but it's also maturing slowly, or still thickening, in other words. Notice also the very sharp kiwa and sashi, extremely hard to come by on a metallic koi. A young male showa. This type of koi has always appealed to me. The very slow developing fish with hints of everything in the right place, always keeping our interest with potential future greatness. The sumi type here is different than the sumi on the young showa we looked at earlier. This sumi develops or emerges more like sanke sumi and generally carries areas of gray-blue, particularly on the leading edge when the sumi is sitting in white. When evaluating a koi, it's always good to look for the flaw, and then to evaluate that flaw in the big picture. The potential flaw in this showa is the slightly scrappy sashi on the shoulder. A few things to consider here. First, the flaw falls right in the main focal point of this koi, the shoulder accent. But we also see hints of sumi emerging there. So the gamble will be if the sumi can mask the bleeding sashi when it emerges strong. I'll keep growing this one, and will enjoy the long journey of its development. A Sansai female kohaku. The body lines at this age already appeal to me, more slender than eggy, and the very reflective white skin produces a bright-looking he plate. Sharp and clean sashi and kiwa throughout the entire edging of this complex patterning. At this age, we can begin to see the development of fukurin, another elegance trait on an already elegant young lady. This girl will be flying to Canada soon.